What's going on, guys, and welcome to Downwell. This isn't actually a live commentary. We're actually going to be doing a little bit of a normal commentary. I'll close the door. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, but this is Downwell. You can get it basically on anything you want to, PC or mobile. It's actually on mobile. So this is a game that everybody can actually play now if you have a mobile phones on iOS. I don't know about Android, but yeah. We're going to get into a little bit of a rant style video. I'm going to be sitting here for probably around like 9 minutes, talking about those really leathery skinned, old, fat, beer bellied looking ass fucking dudes at the beach. Those old dudes. You might know about them. If you ever been to the beach is a super fun place. Super duper fun. A lot of things to do. You can go in the surf. You can go surfing, actually. You can body surf. A lot of surfing. Hippie dude. A lot of surfing. You just have a good time over in the beach. And one of the things that is also fun to do on the beach is just to have a little walk. Just to go walking. Just enjoy the sound of the beach and get your toes in the sand and things like that. If there's one thing that I cannot stand about just sitting down at the beach looking at the waves, trying to find dolphins or looking at boats or whatever, is seeing those older men, balding men who have literally leathery skin. Think of a light shade of leather, like that brown kind of tannish kind of color. Think of that. That's what their skin looks like. They're literally like either super sunbaked or they just get fake tans. I have no idea why a man of that age would want to get a fake tan. I have no idea. And also the second part of this shit sandwich is the fact that they have gigantic beer bellies and they're always shirtless. Not one of these men wants to wear a goddamn shirt. And that's just, you're terrifying children at that point. Like, that point is freaking terrifying. Like, nobody is safe when those guys just start strolling over, and they just strolling over like they the shit, and they just hanging out. I'm not saying like, hey, we should like totally ban those guys. Like, hey, you can do whatever the hell you want on the beach, right? Just as long as it's legal, just as the same as anywhere else. You can do whatever you want. You can freaking walk around shirtless with your beer belly hanging out. I mean, that's cool, but it's just like, you don't gotta show it off, These guys are like so proud, and I mean, like, I'm not saying like body shaming, like, oh, like fat shaming, like, oh, you can't be fat. Like, that's, it's fine. Like, your image is your image. You should be happy with your image no matter what, because that's what you are. But I think being a little overconfident in any situation is a little bit of a turn off in at least my case. I mean, this is all my opinion. Keep in mind, this is all my opinion. So you can take whatever I say with a grain of salt, or you can just take it as the truth, which it's not. It's my opinion. So don't take it as the truth, because it's not. But anyway, that was just me trying to think about those dudes, freaking big freaking beer bellies, dude. This was really impromptu, and this is really on a limb, so I really have no idea what I'm actually doing here. I just had an idea. I had gotten this idea after spring break when I went to the beach. And one of my favorite things to do with my uncle whenever we go to the beach is we just sit down and we just make fun of everybody sitting on the beach or everybody that walks past. Like, we just like give them some crazy backstory. It's like super funny. We always have some good laughs. It's pretty funny. We always have a good time there. But it's those one things that we're on agreement with. I try to stick on the positive side. If he's a little like, oh well, it's like suck on repeat. It's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? I try to stay on the positive side. If he's like, oh, she must be like crazy. I'm like, nah. And he may be like, oh, he must be a high school dropout. I'm like, nah. That's okay. It's all in good fun. We don't mean any of the things we say anyway. But it's all in good fun. But that is the one thing that we can definitely agree on. That we love to hate. We just love to hate those guys. It's just really funny. This is a good old time. It's just a grand old time. Yeah. Also, since I got like 4 more minutes, I'd also like to talk about that new Blink-182 album. Oh yeah, that's coming out this summer. July 1st. Cannot wait. I've been a Blink fan forever. I've been a Blink fan since like 8th grade. And that may not be forever since I'm only a junior in high school as of this video. But I mean, I'm a big fan of a lot of the drumming, especially Travis Barker's one of my drumming inspirations. Next to Dave Grohl and people like Neil Peart and John Bonham and stuff like that. Like, I'm a drummer, so these guys are pretty inspiring to me. I've always been a fan of Blink-182. The fast, like once I got into skating, it was just natural. It was like the pop punk mentality. It was just awesome listening to bands like Green Day and stuff like that. And as I've matured, I've gotten into more heavier stuff like Smashing Pumpkins and Tool and things like that. But what was I gonna say? I'm distracted by how good I'm doing in freaking Downwell. Except for that sucked, but the rest of it, I'm doing actually pretty freaking good. Oh yeah. But I just heard a couple days ago, I just heard their new single that came out called Bored to Death. And, I've had mixed feelings about it. I'm actually really in love with this song. It's a really good song as it stands on its own. It just doesn't feel too much like Blink. And I'm not saying, like, it's not Blink without, like, Tom DeLonge, because it still is Blink. Whoever's playing guitar, whoever's singing, Blink is still Blink. It's still the mentality that they have is with the pop punk. But, I'm a big fan of their earlier stuff, like Cheshire Cat and Dude Ranch and Buddha and Enema of the State and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Like, everything before the breakup in, like, 2002 or something. Or maybe later than that, I'm not sure. But everything until then, I'm a big fan. I'm a very big fan of all that stuff. That fast, high energy, like, basically lyrics that are basically rapping, but in a more melodic way than your typical rapper these days is portrayed as. And I'm a big fan of that. And this Bored to Death, and I have a feeling that with Matt Skiba, it's going to be a little bit of a departure from that super fast paced, like, energetic. But I guess that's not entirely Matt's fault. I'd call that more of as just growing up and maturing, and as you mature, obviously with you change opinions, and I'm feeling the same way with music as you mature in your ideals for music and your the way you play your music. It's different. So yeah, I do really like the song, and I'm really actually excited for California to come out, their new album. I'm sure it's gonna be another smash hit. Yeah, pretty sure that's what's gonna be like. Yeah. So yeah. Alright guys, well, that's the end of this video. If you want to see any more commentaries or you have a topic that you'd like me to discuss, make sure to drop whatever you want in the comment section below. Any criticism helps me immensely, anything you say. Alright, so remember to like the video, comment the video, and of course subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.